is Hunter Smith, and this is my week 3 homework. Uh, Starting out, this is the first code or the program that I wrote. Just lines 1 through 8. The task was just to write a program that can be able to take stock as an input. And if the price is greater than 100, it should print out the high priced stock. If 50 is less than the price, or 100, or if the price is less than 100 or equal to, it should be medium price stock. And if the price is less than 50, it should print out low price stock. So uh, for the price, we want to get the user input. So if I want a stock that's going to be a high price stock, I should input the price as 100. So, or more than 100. So let's do 150. And it prints out high price stock. And this right here is the loop. The for is the start of the loop. It creates a loop that will generate numbers 0 through 4, uh, and the range is 5. So 0 is 1, 2 is, or 1 is 2, 2 is 3, 3 is 4, 4 is 5. And it tells Python to be able to repeat the block of code, and the range of the function has to, or the range is the function that generates the sequence of numbers right here. So this is the sequence of numbers 0 through 4. Lines 13 through 22, we want to calculate compound interest, which will take the principal, the rate, and the years. And here's our loop again. It'll run from year 1 to however many years we decide to choose. Here's a code for the formula: principal times 1 plus rate to the power of how many ever years. And it'll print out what we want from it. So into principal amount, we'll go $200. Annual interest rate, we'll do 5%, so 0.05. Number of years, let's do 10. And it gives us, with a sequence of the years 1 through 10, and it will be able to tell us basically the interest that we gain, uh, And so lines 25 through 48, we're identifying and analyzing stock prices. So this max price will be the highest price, and it finds just the highest price on the list. And this is the list that we're grabbing it from. And this lowest price, we'll find the minimum price of our list. The sum, len, will calculate the average by summing all the prices, and then dividing by the number of prices that are in the list. And the above average count, we're sum this program right here. We'll count how many days that the price was above the average price. As you can see, price is in price if price is above the average price. And it'll print out our numbers here, or our responses here. And so analyzing stock prices, this is where we're getting this from. Highest price 180, lowest price 145, average price 165. And days with price above average 4, so above 162.50. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And so our next one would be finding a trading strategy. And so that is line 50 through 86, and I wanted to import random numbers, so this is the code for that. And then right here we're just creating a we're simulating a trading strategy for just only 30 days with the initial cash amount of 10,000 and just the initial stock price being 100. And so we'll start with 10K, and then we'll only be able to generate, or there will be randomly generated prices. And right here, the 4 is the start of a loop again, and the day ranges of 1 to however many days we want. And this price change percent, this is a program or the code that we set up to change the price from either -5 to 5% daily. And it represents the daily stock price change. And then right here is where we set up our buying and selling decisions. So our buying logic is that we'll only be able to buy if we don't own one. So if stocks owned is 0, then we'll buy one if we can afford it. And then for our, we have 2 if statements just to show like if we can buy it, then yes. And then print out bought one stock right here. So putting these in, it would just be able to give us our stock prices and the portfolio value after buying these stocks. So if we buy one stock, or if we can't buy one stock, but if we buy one stock, we'll get this statement, and we'll sell any stock that we owe, one stock that we owe, and it will take the cash, it will add cash, and so just subtract the stock price. So we'll add the amount of cash that we have from our portfolio value by the stock price, and it will just take one stock away. And then for our portfolio value, this will generate, or this will come from our cash plus our stock zone times our stock price, and we'll be able to print out the stock and the portfolio value. Out of 30 days, this is how many days we're simulating. So day 1, this is what we get. We bought one stock at $102.82, and out of our 10K, we are now left $9,897.18. So on, buying a stock, selling a stock, buying a stock, selling a stock, buying a stock, selling a stock. After however many days that we want to sell. And that goes through 30 days. And so next is lines 189 through 117. And so here, calculate total return. We're just trying to find the total return just using the initial investment, the contribution, the annual interest rates, and the years. And these are the formulas for the monthly rate, the total months, and the investment value. And here is our loop, the start of our loop for month and range. And for this is a loop that goes for each month, out of 12 months. And our investment value is, this code is giving us this investment rate for each month. So after this loop, uh, we're able to compute what we get from the final value of our investments. So this is our return investments. And we want to have a user input for their initial investment amount, their monthly contribution, their annual rate, and the years. And it'll spit out the final value, which we're calculating the return of the investment using the initial investment, monthly contribution, the annual rates. It'll print out the final amount. So initial investment, we'll do 1,000. Let's do 200 for the monthly contribution. And for investment rate, let's do 3% for 15 years. And the loan amount, or the final amount, will be 46,961.97 or and 97 cents after 15 years. And our next lines would be 120 through 159. And so the purpose of this is to be able to create a loan payment calculator using principal, annual rate, and years. And these are our formulas for our monthly rate, just our months, the monthly payment, and then the remaining balance using the principal amount. And then this right here will print out the loan amount, the annual interest rate, the loan term, the monthly payment, down here in the terminal. And so this is another loop that we're starting, the loop that ranges for the 12 months that we're going to do, or just in general the number of months that we decide to do. And each month it is calculating the interest payment and the principal pay. So right here, for each month, it calculates interest payment, remaining balance times the monthly rate, the principal payment, the monthly payment minus interest payment, and the remaining balance, which is the principal payment. And so the program in general will just calculate the monthly payment after each month using the formula in the loop through each month, and it will display the balance after each payment. And so this is a loan payment calculator that will be our final one. And these are the user inputs, input, and then our loan amounts will be up here. So for a loan, say we have $1,000 loan. Let's say the interest rate is 6%. Let's say the loan is for 5 years. And right here, after each month, it will tell us how much we are paying in our monthly payment, $19.33, the interest on each payment, the principal amount, and the remaining balance we have left paid off. So this goes through after every month until we can finally pay off our loan. And that is my week 3 homework.